Well, before beginning to cook, make sure you have parent permission and supervision, and gather all of your ingredients and equipment. Hey, welcome back to the kitchen. In honor of National Latinx Month, I'm going to be preparing a Arroz con granules. Hopefully I pronounced that right. It's a Puerto Rican rice and peas. And so some of our ingredients are rinsed rice, pigeon peas, sofrito, tomato sauce, green olives with the pimentos and juice, some capers, sassoon, adobo, and some bacon. And instead of using water, I'm going to be using chicken broth, because anytime you have opportunity to add flavor to something, why not do it? So I'm going to add the bacon to our stock pan. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, we want to clean as we go. And to that as well, I'm going to add our seasonings, which will be the sofrito. The adobo. And I'm going to tilt this down so you can kind of see what's going on in our pan. And what I'm doing, I'm adding the bacon, and I'm cooking the seasonings with the bacon so that we can start developing flavor. To our bacon, I'm going to add our sofrito. And I'm going to reduce the temperature. Now that has had time to cook, we're going to add our capers, which come from juniper berries. Add our olives, which are kind of salty from the brine, and our tomato sauce. Our pigeon peas, and continue to allow that to cook. We're going to also add our rice at this point. And you want to make sure that you're stirring your rice so that way nothing begins to burn. We're going to reduce our temperature. And we're going to start adding our chicken stock, and then we're going to allow this to slowly simmer for about 45 minutes until the rice is perfectly cooked and your meat and your bacon is cooked. And what's nice about this pot is it gives me measurements on inside of it, so I know exactly how much liquid to add. And also, if you read your container, it will tell you how many quarts are in it, and we know that 1 quart equals 4 cups. And I'm just going to sprinkle just a little black pepper in for flavor. The rice is cooking on its lowest setting, so that way it doesn't burn at the bottom of the pan, and that way it can slowly cook and absorb all those wonderful colors of our sofrito and the additional seasonings that we're using in the rice. Again, we want to check our rice, make sure it's not sticking to the bottom. And then for this, we're going to add just a little more chicken stock. This looks amazing, ladies and gentlemen. And this would be a good time to check for doneness. And it can go a little bit longer, so we're going to let it cook a little bit longer.